حنا كنا كنصليو 3 المرات في النهار، كنمشيو للصلاة، والصلاة قريبة حدا الجامع المسلمين، وحنا في الساعة اللي كنصليو كنسمعوا المؤذن كيؤذن، والصلاة ديال المسلم والصلاة ديالنا كيتخلطوا بيناتهم بحال داك الشيء نقولوا كنسمع سمعت في المغرب.
No, for me, Morocco, it's not only and I'm trying to answer it in a different way, you know. So for me, Morocco, it's not the state. It's not the, it's much more than that. You know, it's for me, it's the people, it's the nature. When I go to Morocco, you know, it's a kind of like an encounter that always excite me, you know, in a way, because it's, you know, I have the privilege to go to knock on my grandparents' door. You know, something that, you know, most of the Jews don't have this privilege. I can go, you know, and really see the nature they lived in. I can see their houses. I can see their friends. Some of them are still alive. So in Tizgi, and I'm talking especially about Tizgi because you asked about that. It's, for me, it's really like living the life I could have in the past. I mean, if they wouldn't, like, you know, leave Morocco in the 50s. It's like going back in time in a way, but to feel the history like alive. You know? So it's very difficult to explain it to someone, to people who doesn't have an access to their like ancestor place. So it's something, you know, I can't really explain it. It's a feeling. It's a deep feeling. It's a profound feeling that, you know, that you feel like kind of like, you know, connected to the history in a way that you can live it again. First, it's about I think it divided to two. First, it's like a personal healing. I want to heal myself in a way. I think, you know, having a continuity in your history, you know, like to know exactly where you come from, it really helps you. It heals you in many ways to be a better person, or to define yourself in the world in a way you can really like function normally, I would say. And, you know, and Israel, it's in many ways, you know, the immigration to Israel for many Moroccans and also for my family, it was a tragedy. It was a crisis. Even though many good things happened to them, it's like a crisis that, you know, generation after generation carry with, and we need to heal it somehow. And for me, the way we can heal this gap, you know, between Morocco and Israel is actually thinking how could I be if they never immigrated, actually, to treat the history differently, to try to live kind of like an imaginary world in many ways, by being inspired by the wisdom, being inspired by being inspired by the places in a way you can fully live. You can live fully. Yeah, you know, sometimes you see Moroccan culture as something like that happened in the history, and that's it, no more. I mean, this is how, let's say, most of the Jews, unfortunately, see it, you know, as something that belonged to the past, but you cannot really touch it. It's like a kind of like a sacred space, you know. We tend to, how to say, like to glorify the past and the tradition in a way that, you know, you can't touch it. And I don't like. I had this, you know, kind of like, you know, attitude. You know, I say completely different. We need to take the tradition to our place, to make it relevant for us, because, as we know, tradition is something dynamic. And actually, this is something, and it's very Moroccan, I think, to say that, you know, tradition is not something that's stuck in the past. Tradition is something that you have to create. Like every generation have to create his own tradition, okay, based on the traditions of his ancestors. But sometimes we have clash between the traditions. Sometimes you want to renew it. Sometimes you say, okay, it's okay, this is good, but this is bad. And then, oh, this is not relevant for me. And in art, you know, you need to transform these feelings, you know, to create whatever you want, actually, to take it as a material, to take the tradition as a material and to do whatever you want.